I've gotten lots of requests about drawing anime and manga style characters. So this week, your assignment is to, number 1, practice drawing in this style, and then 2, to come up with an original character. This could be a self-portrait or someone you make up. Before we start, the word anime means Japanese animation or cartoons, and manga means Japanese comics. Both styles have become very popular in video games and TV too. Anime characters usually have really big eyes, tiny noses, and big hair. Your first job is to practice drawing an anime-style character. If you have one you like, find a picture online and draw it. If not, I'll show you how to draw a boy and a girl character. For my examples, I chose Naruto from the anime Naruto and Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon. I was a big fan of this one in high school, and I think it's making a comeback. If you want to draw along with me, grab a pencil and paper and start by making 2 really light lines where the eyes are going to be. Again, draw light because you're going to erase these later. For the female character, Sailor Moon, I'm making the eyes bigger, so the lines are farther apart. Now draw a curvy shape. This is going to be the top of each eye. And there's going to be enough space for about 1 eye in between. Next, you're going to draw a small line on the bottom, and it's going to be shorter than the area on the top. This is the shape that most of these eyes are. It's almost like, well, I don't know what it's called, but that's what it is. And I'm going to lightly pencil in the edges. Next, I'm going to make the outside edges of the eye a little bit darker. I'm going around the edges to make a triangle shape, almost like a cat eye. For the eyeball, you can decide if you want to have it partially covered, which makes the character look angry, or draw the full oval. These are both good guys, so I'm having big, wide eyes. Usually the bigger they are, the younger the character or the sweeter. Naruto's eyes have a little circle that you're going to leave white, and then the black pupil underneath it. Sailor Moon has a different style. She's got a giant light spot, and then little extra circles, and even some extra lines too. I'm going to shade everything except the white spots, and then those eyes will be done. Although for my female character, often you have an extra little line for the eyelid, and some eyelashes on either side. As for noses, there's almost nothing there. Hers is right between her eyes, not very low, a little line and a sideways V to make a triangle. For him, you see 2 little dots where the nostrils would be. Now for the mouth. For this character, you find the middle of the eye and make an imaginary line straight down. That's where the ends of the mouth would be. He's a very confident character, so he's got just kind of a strong line. Make the edges a teeny bit darker. Our girl Sailor Moon here has a tiny little mouth. For this one, we've got a little shaded area where the lower lip would be. Now for the head shape. If you just make a little U around it or a circle, it's not going to look right. So here's my tip. Start from the middle of the mouth and go straight down and make a dot. That's where the chin will be. His face is sort of a U shape. So go on one side, try to match it on the other, and you might need to use your eraser a little bit until they match. Again, it's tricky, but keep going until it looks right. Then the cheeks go straight up. And for her, she's got a little bit of a pointier chin. So this time it's going to look a little bit more like a triangle and then straight up on the sides. Now you don't need to do this, but I like to block out the head shape just so that I remember that there's more forehead that I think there will be. For him, I'm going to draw his bandana, and I forgot about those eyebrows. Eyebrows that point down will look very determined or sometimes angry. And eyebrows that are just straight across have a friendlier look. Now let's talk hair. Most people just draw, a little bit on top, but this is anime hair and we are talking big. So I'm going to draw a little shape here just to kind of remind myself that this is going to be very large. And instead of little bitty zigzags, I notice he's got these large triangles, almost like Bart Simpson or something. I'll finish the headband and go on to my female character. Her bangs have these C shapes that overlap until you get to the edges of her face, and it actually is even bigger than her actual head. So I'm adding more on the sides. I'm following the part and sort of going up and making this mushroom shape. And I'm realizing I forgot to draw ears. So the rule of thumb is usually it's about from the top of the eye to the bottom of the nose, of one C and a backward C. And same thing, top of the eye to the nose, top of the eye to the nose, a curve to show the inner ear. And for the rest of it, we can just add details. I'm going to speed this up for you. Speeding it up and drawing manga, drawing some stuff with some lines and adding some things and lots of necks, which are halfway between the eyes, and then you go straight down. Now here's the fun part. After you're done drawing either one of these characters or a character that you like, try making up your own face. Remember, make sure to add lots of space for the forehead and the chin. There's also a style called chibi, which is kind of like small and cute. You can turn, for example, this Naruto character into somebody that you know. I added glasses and a beard, and it's my husband, John, looking ready for battle. In this other video, I'm turning my Sailor Moon character into a self-portrait. All I have to do is change the hair, add glasses, and a t-shirt, and voila, it's me. Your final artwork could be on a piece of paper, or you could try to make a playing card starring your new character. Enjoy!